It's time tonight for Game 2 of the non-league series between the Port Angeles Lefties and the Cascade Collegiate League. It is Aiden Venz on the mound for Port Angeles as he will, from the windup, kick and get things started to Jonathan Rominger, who's been the leadoff hitter in back-to-back games. It's 1-0 to Rominger. Venz will kick and deliver. And that one finds the zone, 1-1.
How do I finish this?
The pitch. On the way. That one finds zone, 3-1. The second pitch missed just inside. Here's the 3-1 on the way. Inside, misses. Ball 4 to Rominger. So the dreaded leadoff walk to Rominger. Venz now faces Drew Wicklander. Wicklander in the lineup last night. Rominger and Wicklander were the 1-2 hitters in last night's contest. Wicklander went 1 for 5, did not record an RBI, and left 5 runners on base, 3 strikeouts last night. Venz takes a look and sails the first pitch over the head of Caden Young behind the plate. It goes off the backstop. And the count is 1-0. Runner advances to second base. Rominger now in scoring position. Venz up and in. Would have hit Wicklander if he didn't get down a little bit. It's 2-0. Some nerves for Aiden Venz. Colby Schubert coming out, going to try to talk him down. Still talking up there on the mound. Maybe asking him if there's an issue with his footing or what mechanically feels different today. Conversation ends. Caden Young goes back to his position behind the plate. We get ready for a 2-0. Venz comes set, fires, misses. Closer this time. 3 balls and no strikes. The 3-0. That one runs up and in off the helmet of Wicklander. Hits him on a 3-0 count. And now runners on first and second for Will Bond. Will Bond hit third in the lineup last night. Drew 2 walks. Scored a run, but did not record a hit. Watches the first pitch outside. Venz behind 1-0. The 1-0 finds the outside edge. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 from Venz. This is up high and away. And Venz comes set. He will deliver the 2-1. Misses down low. And in danger of loading the bases here without giving up a hit here in the first. 3 balls and 1 strike, looking to find his way back into the count. The pitch. Get me over Fastball misses just high. Loads the bases here in the top of the first. Trouble for Aiden Venz, and out comes Donald Bray. 3 straight walks to lead off this ball game. And that'll be all for Aiden Venz. We'll come back after the pitching change. A right-hander out of the bullpen for Port Angeles. So it's Jordan Glowinkowski out of the bullpen for the Port Angeles Lefties. The bases left loaded by Aiden Venz, a walk and 2 hit by pitches. Glowinkowski, the right-hander, comes set, delivers, and his first pitch is fired in there for a strike, 0-1. Glowinkowski. Grounded over to short. Akko to Moeller. On to first. The double play picked over there at first base by Nathan Huey. So a nice job of turning 2 there, but a run does score. A double play. That'll put a runner on third base here with 2 outs. And the Cascade League leads 1-0. Ground ball over to the left side, and it is fired over to first base. In time, Wyatt Moeller from third base records the out. We go to the bottom half of the first inning. PA trails 1-0, but Glowinkowski, 2 quick outs. Followed by another one. Both via the ground ball. Lefties look to claw back. The Lefties' first opportunity with the sticks tonight. Madden Akko leading things off. His first appearance in the leadoff spot this season. He will take a breath and step in against the starting pitcher, Gramey Warner McGee, for the Cascade League. The right-hander, Warner McGee. Down, low, and outside, a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. That is fouled off towards the right side, right on the line of fair territory. First baseman Tate Stearns is called off by Nash McClain, who makes the grab. There's 1 gone here in the bottom of the first.
Fordham University, number 39, Caden Young.
Now the catcher, Caden Young. Madden Akko and Caden Young, both teammates at Fordham University this spring. And the first pitch is check swing. Turns into strike 1. Here's the 0-1 on the way. Down low in the dirt, skips away from the backstop, Jimmy Womack. One and 1 to Young. Strike called off the outside edge. 1 and 2. 88 miles an hour on the fastball there. And the 1-2 now. Just off the edge. 2 and 2. Nathan Huey on deck, a left-handed first baseman making his first appearance at first base so far this year. Ethan Wood has started all the games at first base. Huey, when making appearances in the lineup, has been the designated hitter. Last night he pinch hit for Ethan Wood and played first base, but tonight getting the start there. Caden Young fouls it away. We will see another payoff. The 3-2. Ground ball. Left side goes foul. We'll do it again. Still 3-2 with 1 out. Young awaits from Warner McGee. Here it comes. Grounded foul again. And now a battle of an at-bat emerging. Three-two once more. Fly ball sharply hit to center field. Trailing back and making the grab while turning around and falling over is Will Bond. He started off in the wrong direction, was able to correct himself when making the grab, and now there's 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning for Nathan Huey. Huey made an impressive pick on the back end of that double play that Jordan Glowinkowski started off his outing with. He will step in now for his first at-bat tonight. And he waves and misses at the first pitch. And off speed. He tried to take the top off that baseball. It's 0-1. Misses down low. The count is even. Gramey Warner McGee with 2 outs. Fires outside. And it's 2-1 with 2 outs. Now Huey with the count even. Fouls it back into the net above home plate. He stays alive. Now it's 2-2 with 2 outs. The righty from the windup. Fly ball high in the air to left field. Trailing back, looking, can't find it in the sun, but it falls into his glove out there. Diego Dixon's able to make the grab, and after one, a hit has not been recorded. The Cascade League leads 1-0. Top of the second inning here, Tate Stearns for the Cascade League. And it's Jordan Glowinskowski out of the bullpen for Port Angeles. He remains in the game after escaping the bases loaded, nobody out jam without allowing a hit. The first pitch on the way to Tate Stearns is waved at and missed. A fastball at the top of the zone. Right by him, it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That one finds the zone as well. Fastball right down Broadway. It's stared at. It's 0-2. Oh and 2, nobody out. Glowinskowski working to Stearns. Wave and a miss. Sits him down, strike 3. And there's number 1 on the day for Jordan Glowinskowski.
The third baseman, number 19, Bobby Trigg.
Now Bobby Trigg. Last night, Trigg was in the 7th spot as well. The first pitch finds his zone, 0-1. He went 1 for 3. Also drew a walk. Glowinskowski sets. Takes a moment and fires off speed. Just misses outside. 1-1. Glowinskowski. Curveball drops right in there. 1-2. A nice pitch there. Finds the zone. Cascade League leads 1-0. Glowinskowski trying to have a quick top of the second inning. And he finds the zone there on the outside black. Strike 3 called. And there's 2 strikeouts here in the second inning for Glowinskowski.
The second baseman, number 1, Nash McClain.
Now Nash McClain. Also 1 for 3 last night with a walk. Up high. 1-0. 2 batters face 2 strikeouts here for Glowikowski in the second inning. The wind blowing out to left field tonight. It's got some carry on it. Another curveball at the top of the zone this time. 1-1. The windup, the kick, the pitch, another curveball. This one drops below the zone. He threw him a chase pitch. He did not go. It's a 2-1 count. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Glowikowski set. And he'll work from the windup again. This time fouled off into the parking lot out there. 2-2, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Jordan Glowikowski trying to have a clean inning here after entering and not allowing a hit in the first. A run scored on a double play. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Nash McClain. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. Jordan Glowikowski strikes out the side. Bottom of the second inning, Tommy Markey in to lead things off. The left-hander against Gramey Warner McGee. The first pitch is down low below the zone. It's 1-0 to Markey in a 1-0 ball game. Lefties put up 18 runs last night. In an 18-5 victory, they look to do so here. Maybe start things off, but a wave and a miss from Markey makes it 1-1. Tommy Markey, a returning player. Hit his fair share of extra base hits last year with the club. The wind-up, the pitch. Markey slaps one through the right side. A diving stop by Nash McClain. The throw to first is not thrown. He cannot come up with it. A base hit to the right side. Infield single for Tommy Markey.
The left fielder from Centralia, number 11, Sam Matisich.
Here's Sam Matisich, another fan favorite here at Civic Field. He was receiving chants last night when he came up with the bases loaded. The first pitch is waved at and fouled back. Matisich has homered this year. Of course, none of the stats resonate in the non-league games. As that pickoff throw gets away from first baseman Tate Stearns, Tommy Markey will advance to second base, and the Lefties have a runner in scoring position with nobody out.
I remember playing in Bellingham last year. Every time
0-1 to Matisic. A base hit could score Markey here from second. Gramey Warner McGee comes set. He looks back at Markey on second. He'll come to the plate. Watches it outside. Count evens up 1-1. Markey waiting for maybe an opportunity to take third base. At least getting a comfortable lead off second out there. Matisic waiting for the pitch he wants to hit. The pitch. Wave and a miss from Matisic. He wanted that one. It was just right there at the top of the strike zone. It got by the bat of Sam. 1-2. Markey off second. Matisic looking to cash him in. Gramey, Warner McGee. Wave and a miss. Down goes Matisic. One gone here in the inning. That'll bring up Luke Floodstrom.
The right fielder from Yakima Valley Community College, number 10, Luke Floodstrom.
Floodstrom went 3 for 6 last night with an RBI. Came across to score twice. It's always a good day when you pick up 3 base knocks. First pitch he sees tonight is outside, a ball. Wyatt Moeller on deck, and then Cade Acker, who went 2 for 3 last night, and Brady Sprague. After that, the top of the order, Matanako. One and 0, 1 out. The pitch. Fly ball, right center field, trailing towards the gap. It's going to drop for Floodstrom. Markey's getting the wave. He's going to score. Floodstrom's on his way to second, and he's in there safely. A 1-out RBI double for Luke Floodstrom, and he gets the scoring started tonight for Port Angeles. It's 1-1 in the bottom of the second.
The third baseman from St. Mary's University, number 9, Wyatt Moeller.
Now Wyatt Moeller. Warner McGee now working, having given up back-to-back hits. That's in there, 0-1. Owen 1 out. That's in the dirt. And Floodstrom's on his way to third. The throw is not in time. He's in there safely. 1-1 after the pitch in the dirt. And now Floodstrom 90 feet away. 1-1 with 1 out. In a 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the second. The infield playing in fear of a bunt or for a ground ball, so it can go straight to the plate and keep this game tied. They're all on the cut of the grass. 2-1. Moeller looking for a base hit or a fly ball. Warner McGee set from the stretch. Looks in and fires. Ground ball, left side, and it just kicks foul over the bag. Just barely to the left side of the third base bag. 2-2 with 1 out, and Moeller, after just pulling one foul, looks to keep one fair. 2-2. Warner McGee from the stretch will fire, and it is fly to the right side in foul territory and gets out of play. We'll see another 2-2. Right-handed Kate Acker on deck. Picked up 2 hits last night in the same inning. And Brady Sprague after that, then the top of the order. 2-2, 1 out for Wyatt Moeller. He takes that outside, doesn't go on the check swing. Actually, the appeal down to second base says he did go. So 2 outs now for Cade Acker after the strikeout on the dropped third, where it was picked up and the tag was applied on Wyatt Moeller. Acker picked up 2 hits last night. And an RBI. His first base hit was 90 miles an hour off the bat towards the opposite field. Waves and misses at that one. He tried to hit that one out onto Washington Street. 0-1, 2 gone. Floodstrom off third. Gramey Warner McGee from the stretch. Acker gets a piece, fouls it back. It's 0-2. Oh and 2. 2 outs. Kate Acker waits, watches, and down low for a ball. 1-2 now. He'll step in again, adjust his helmet slightly, and awaits the 1-2. Swing and a miss. It's in the dirt, but squeezed back behind the plate by Jimmy Womack, and down goes Cade Acker. We will go to the third inning. The Lefties have tied it. It's 1-1. It's the third inning here at Civic Field, and it's Grayson Pritchard to lead things off for the Cascade lead. The first pitch in there, a strike from Jordan Glowinskowski. It's up high, just misses, and the count evens out. Pritchard is the 9th hitter. He's the designated hitter tonight for the Cascade League. Then it turns over to the top, Jonathan Rominger. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1. curveball drops right in the zone. Video game stuff from Jordan Glowinkowski makes it 2-2. Glowinkowski searching for strikeout number 4. The 2-2 just misses up high. Tried the curveball again. Went back to the well, but it misses. 3-2. The payoff. Fastball taken to left field. Trailing over and making the grab out there is Sam Matisich. And there's one gone. Now it'll be the top of the order in the second baseman, Jonathan Rominger.
Fielder number 18, Jonathan Rominger.
Rominger was hit by a pitch that would have been ball 4 as Glowinkowski finds the upper outside corner of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Jordan Glowinkowski on a heater tonight. 0-2 now, right on the edge. He's putting everything right on the edge of the strike zone, making it hard to see anything with the hard dropping curveball. 0-2. Fastball gets below the glove of Caden Young. It's 1-2. Glowinkowski still on the search for strikeout number 4. He's ahead 1-2 in the count on Jonathan Rominger from the windup. 2-2. Glowinkowski has an interesting windup as opposed to his stretch. It's a very minute difference. It's just how long his leg kick takes. He's quicker to the plate from the stretch with runners on. It's a full count after the curveball misses high. 1 out here in the inning. The top of the order, Rominger. Strike 3 called. The lower outside corner, Glowinkowski. A fastball right there on the corner. Records strikeout number 4. There's 2 gone in the inning.
Shortstop number 14, Drew Whitman.
He could not get him with the curveball, missed it up high, so he went low with the fastball. It caught the edge of the zone perfectly. And now it's Drew Wicklander, the shortstop. 0-1, right on the outside edge. Oh, and 2 now. 84 miles an hour on the fastball. He's ahead 0-2. Looking for strikeout number 5. The pitch. Up high. Glowinkowski in a 1-2 has the breaking ball, but he won't use it. He goes to the fastball down low, and now it's a 2-2 count. This is where he threw the curveball last at bat. It missed up high, made it 3-2. He struck out Rominger with the fastball. How will he attack Wicklander? The 2-2. Fastball misses up high, fills up the count.
Versus his reaction, it's like a ball right down the middle.
Payoff pitch with 2 outs here from Glowinkowski. Fly ball hit high to left field, but Matisich is there for the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. It is tied 1-1. Time for the bottom of the third inning. Brady Sprague in the bottom of the Port Angeles Lefties batting order. The first pitch. Grounded softly to the left side. It goes foul. Almost bled through for extra bases. But instead it's 0-1. Misses low. 1-1. Grammy Warner McGee has gotten his fastball up to 87 miles an hour today. As Sprague finds a breaking ball, skies it to shallow left center. It is grounded by the shortstop, Drew Wicklander. And there's one gone here in the bottom of the third. Now, it rolls over to the top, and it's Madden Akko.
Number 37, Madden Akko. Good luck, because I forget if I did it. I was thinking about doing it.
Akko awaiting the first pitch. His second at bat today starts with a ball down low in the dirt. 1-0. Fly ball, skied to left field, but it doesn't have enough under it. Diego Dixon is there. Down goes Akko. There's two gone here in the bottom of the third. Now it's Caden Young. Young also 0 for 1. Lefties have 2 hits. Markey's infield single, to which he advanced to second base. That is loudly hit to left center field, trailing back. It is gone. Caden Young, a fly ball that just kept carrying, gets over the fence, and PA leads 2-1. A fastball right at the top of the zone. Caden Young sees eye candy, drives it out. And the Lefties, thanks to a solo homer, have a 2-1 lead. First pitch fastball, dead red hitter. Caden Young takes it out. Now it's Nathan Huey. Lefties have a 2-1 lead. Left on right matchup here. The wind blowing out to left field. So right-handed hitters do have that advantage. The higher up they hit it in the air, the more likely it is to get some more carry. Caden Young took advantage there. One 0. Outside now 2-0. He was ahead. Cascade League has a left-hander up and moving in the bullpen. A check swing from Huey, the appeal down. He did not go. 3-0. 3-0, 2 outs. Huey takes the get-me-over fastball. It gets up to 85 miles an hour. Right down Broadway. Now it's 3-1. The pitch on the way. He misses that one down low. Huey takes his walk over to first base. Now, with 2 gone, in comes Tommy Markey, who had the infield single last time up. As pitching coach Jeff Fripp comes out to have a conversation with Grammy Warner McGee. A 2-1 ball game, 2 outs. Very easy to get out of this inning. He needs a softly hit ball or a strikeout. He's had a few of those already today. Telling him how to attack Markey, maybe. Might have seen something in the first at-bat that Markey did when he pulled it over to the right side. Huey and Markey, the only left-handers in this Lefties lineup tonight. And they are back-to-back in the order. Huey off first. Markey awaits, and the first pitch is taken inside for a ball. 1-0. Warner McGee behind in the count. Markey thinks about swinging. An appeal down, he didn't go. Nice job holding back there from Tommy Markey. Doesn't go around on the swing. 2 balls, no strikes, and 2 outs now. Huey off first. The pitch. Strike 1 called on the lower inside half. It's 2-1 to Markey. From the stretch, fires down low. And it's 3-1. Markey looking for 2-out rally. The pitch. Ball 4 outside. Tommy Markey reaches with a 2-out walk, and now the Lefties have a runner in scoring position. Nathan Huey advances to second. Now in comes Sam Matisich.
The left fielder from Centralia, number 11, Sam Matisich.
Once again, a fan favorite here at Civic Field, a returning player. Hit his fair share of home runs last year with this ball club. Two outs here in the inning. Base hit likely scores Huey. Pitch on the way. Outside. Huey's moving. So is Markey, and there will be no throw to either bag. Ruled a pass ball. And now Matisich, in a 1-0 count, has an opportunity to cash in both runs with a base hit here. It's a 1-0 count. Waved at and missed. 1-1.
We got 2 outs.
That's taken at the bottom of the zone. Trackman does agree. A fastball there. Sailed over Broadway. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch to Sam Matisich. Swung on and missed. Down goes Matisich. We go to the top of the 4th inning. It is 2-1 Lefties. We're into the 4th inning here tonight at Civic Field. It is Will Bond, the number 3 hitter and the center fielder for the Cascade League. He will foul the first pitch back, make it 0-1. Now the Lefties, despite scoring 18 runs last night, did not leave the yard. That Caden Young solo shot over the left center field fence was the first home run of the series. It was the Lefties' 20th run of the series. 1-1 with nobody out. That's up high. And now it's 2-1. Three balls and 1 strike now. He's behind in the count. Donald Bray from the dugout says, "Stop thinking so much. Go after him." He does go after him. Right at the bottom of the zone, a fastball makes it 3-2. A full count here to lead off the 4th inning. Will Bond looking for a base hit. The pitch from Glowikowski fouled away. Glowikowski looking for strikeout number 5. The 3-2. Just up high, misses for ball 4. Tries the curveball, can't hammer it down hard enough. So now a runner on first here with nobody out. Now it's Jimmy Womack. High fly ball. Tattooed to right center field. Flundstrom trailing. It's hit hard. It is gone. A 2-run homer, the first hit of the ball game for the Cascade Collegiate League, and it is 3-2.
The left fielder, number 16, Diego Dixon.
Bases empty now, nobody out for Diego Dixon. Glowikowski had gone 3 no-hit innings, and it ends with a 2-run homer over the right center field wall. Nobody out still here in the 4th inning. Glowikowski working, curveball, and it misses outside. Glowikowski set. That's line over to Huey at first base. He collects on the hop and takes over to the bag for the first out of the inning. Looked a little shaky there for a second, but he gloves the hop and takes it to the bag. Now Tate Stearns. Stearns 0 for 1 tonight. A wave and a miss at the first pitch. A fastball gets a healthy hack from Bobby Trigg, but he comes up empty. Bobby Trigg on deck, taking that healthy hack. It is Tate Stearns in the box as he watches that pitch for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 count, 1 out here to Tate Stearns. Glowikowski trying to get right back to work after the homer. Fly ball, left field. Trailing back is Matisic. He leaps up, can't make the grab, but gets off the wall. It's going to be a throw into second. They're going to limit him to maybe the longest single at Civic Field this season. Hits it all the way to the wall, but cannot take second base. So runner on first now for Bobby Trigg after Tate Stearns hits a long single. Glowikowski checks the runner on first from the stretch, fires. 0-1 with 1 out. Just the slightest difference, really, in between his windup and stretch. In the stretch, he just comes set, rocks his foot, and goes quickly to the plate. He maybe takes a second or more. That is fly down the left field line, and Sam Matisic trails but can't make the grab on the run. It drops in foul territory. 0-2, Glowikowski ahead. Wind blowing hard out to left field. Matisic probably would have gotten there out down the line there if the wind had not been blowing away out there. You can see the flags moving behind the press box. It is kicking up. Ground ball over to Akko at shortstop. He'll go to Sprague at second. On to first. It is not in time. 6-3 fielder's choice, or a 6-4 fielder's choice, records the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 1, Nash McClain.
Now it's Nash McClain. McClain has hit 8th once this series. He hit 9th last night. And in that 9 spot last night, delivered a one-for-3 performance. He also walked. McClain was moved up to the 8th spot after that. The 9th spot tonight is the designated hitter, Grayson Pritchard. The pitch. Fouled away. Caden Young went to track down the foul ball. Gets back behind the plate. Home plate umpire signals play. Glowikowski listens, fires. It is lined over to shortstop. And Matt Inako gets right there. Makes the grab. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jimmy Womack. Luke Floodstrom back up here. He's the 6th hitter in the Port Angeles order. After him follows Wyatt Moeller, Cade Acker, and then Brady Sprague. As that is grounded over to the left side. Bobbled at third by Bobby Trigg. The throw to first, there won't be one. An error there from Bobby Trigg. Luke Floodstrom reaches in the bottom of the 4th.
From St. Mary's University, number 9.
Now Wyatt Moeller. He's playing third base tonight. Typically starts at second, but Brady Sprague, who's a two-way player, a pitcher and an infielder, got the nod for second base. Out of the bullpen for the Olympic League is Jacob Canale. He's a left-hander who really focuses on drawing energy from his lower half and kind of whipping his arm around over his head. It kind of goes limp behind him before he rockets it over the top of his hat. An unconventional delivery. That is flied softly towards the right side. Floodstrom hangs over towards first base, and the catch is made out there by the right fielder, Jonathan Rominger.
The designated hitter, number 29, Cade Acker.
Now Cade Acker. He struck out in his first at-bat. He went 2 for 3 last night. Puts him at 500 in the series. 2 for 4 in total. Floodstrom off with the pitch. The throw down. It's called a ball. And Floodstrom safe at second.
There you go.
1-0, 1 out. Acker with the twitch in his stance awaits from Canale. The pitch on the way. Fouled back off towards the lefties' dugout on the first base side. Takes a bounce off the back wall. And we will reset for a 1-1 pitch. Wind still blowing hard out there to left field. A fly ball could carry out. Acker's shown he can square up the baseball. Hit at 90 miles an hour last night. The pitch to Acker. Outside, bobbled. Floodstrom thinks about it, but stays put at second base. Two and one with 1 out. Cade Acker adjusts his bill. The pitch. Down low and inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. The dead red fastball count. 1 gone. Acker once again adjusts his helmet. Gets ready from the 3-1 from the left-handed Canale. Runner in scoring position, Luke Floodstrom off second base. The pitch on the way. Ball 4, down low. He goes off speed, and that's why that doesn't traditionally happen. He misses down low, and now runners on first and second base here with 1 out in the 4th. Brady Sprague in the bottom of the Lefties order up.
From Corbin University, number 25, Brady Sprague.
First and second for Sprague. Floodstrom in scoring position. Ground ball over to short. Flip to second. Acker out. The throw to first is not in time. Sprague reaches. Beats out the foot race, so it'll go down in the books as a 6-4 fielder's choice. And now runners out the corners with 2 gone for the top of the order, Matt and Akko.
Fordham University, number 37, Matt Akko.
2 outs, so a fly ball cannot score the run. Lefties still trail by 1. A base hit ties the game. Wind still blowing out to left. First pitch down low, a ball, 1-0 to Matanako. Skied, right side of the infield. And called off by Nash McLean. He gets under it, makes the grab. We go to the 5th inning, and it is 3-2, Cascade League with the lead. A returning Liam Carlson makes his first appearance on the mound for the Lefties this season, as that is grounded the first pitch over to third base, and Wyatt Moeller makes the throw in time. One pitch, one out for Liam Carlson in the 5th.
The right fielder, number 18, Jonathan Rominger.
Now the top of the order after Grayson Pritchard is retired, Jonathan Rominger. With one out. Fly ball, left center field, hit hard, and Sam Matisich is under it. Carlson's thrown 2 pitches and recorded 2 outs here in the 5th.
The shortstop, number 14, Drew Wickland. Just jump. James flying by.
Carlson comes set, and from the windup, fires it in. 0-1, a fastball at 86 miles an hour. Carlson, an interesting motion up there on the mound. He will kind of bring his release arm all the way around his body and whip it back. Sort of like a crane almost. 1-2, 2 outs. Carlson set. Looking for strikeout number 1. And there it is. A breaking ball outside. Gross stuff from Liam Carlson. And he sets the tone in the 5th inning. We go to the bottom half. The Lefties look to tie it up. Caden Young steps in. It is his second at-bat, his third at-bat of the day. He homered last time up. That's fouled away. Back into the glove of catcher Jimmy Womack. 0-2. Inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Spent a lot of money on that. Purged it last night.
2-2 after it misses up high.
Don't listen to these. You're bad at this. You're so good.
Jacob Canale, the left-hander, fires. Grounded hard to the left side, and it takes a bad hop, kicks off the shin of shortstop Drew Wicklander. And errors there on the shortstop, and now in a 3-2 ball game, Lefties have traffic. Caden Young.
First baseman, number 34, Nathan Huey. They're gonna text me. I know, but server was getting mad. How do I make it go forward?
Nathan Huey in a left-on-left matchup as he waves and misses, making it 1-1. Lefty, ground ball, foul. It's 1-2. Canale looking for strikeout number 1. The pitch. Off the plate, throw down is not in time to get Caden Young. It almost gets into center field, but stopped back there by Drew Wicklander. The pitch missed inside. It's 2-2. Head coach Donald Bray from third base says, do a job. 2 strikes. Likely looking to put the ball in play. The pitch. Wave and a miss and a fastball high. Nathan Huey down on strikes. Canale picks up strikeout number 1. And there's one gone here in the 5th.
Tommy Markey.
One and 0. Markey with the wind blowing out to the opposite field. Probably is looking for one to put into the gap out there and maybe have it carry. Gets down in the dirt. Off goes Caden Young, and he's there standing. It's 2 and 0, and now the Lefties have a runner 90 feet away. Markey ahead 2 and 0. Infield playing in. They will go to home plate. If it's on the ground, it's up high to Markey. And it's 3 and 0. Likely 3 and 0 is auto take here. But there is a chance Markey goes after one, tries to put it in the air and score Young on a sacrifice fly to tie the game. The pitch on the way from Canale. It is an auto take. It is in there. 3 balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Payoff pitch with 1 out now to Markey after back-to-back strikes, and it's swung on and missed. So both of the left-handers are retired. Caden Young off third base, and now it's Sam Matisich.
What? Yes, bro. That's actually
0-1 after the foul bunt. Matisich trying to reach with his speed. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He's got speed, and he's also got power. 2 outs, trying to beat the defense, make them make the play. High fly ball, right field. Matisich not happy with the result. It is caught out there by Jonathan Rominger. We go to the 6th inning. Lefties trail 3-2. Ground ball over to the right side, and we kick things off here with the dropped ball at first base. Liam Carlson cannot hang on to the flip from Caleb Campbell at first base. We've got a couple of defensive substitutions here to kick off the 6th inning. George Smith has come in to play shortstop for Matanako. Caleb Campbell is playing first base for Nathan Huey. And Ethan Wood, who typically would play first base, is now at third base instead of Wyatt Moeller. Something is happening for a delay of play. Looks like Caden Young is just adjusting his pads behind the plate. Nope, there is a delay for some reason. Unspoken. Carlson working now with a runner on and nobody out. They went to a pinch runner. It's 0-1. The pinch runner, Ty Rasmussen, who was in the lineup last night. He will go. And the throw down to second, not in time. Ty Rasmussen with an incredible jump. Braden Carlson perfectly gets the second, standing up. Jimmy Womack up. And now, a step off, a drop from a pickoff attempt at third base. A lot of chaos right there. What just happened was Ty Rasmussen tried to steal third base again. The defense communicated to him in time. He stepped off through to third, but Ethan Wood playing third base could not hold on to the ball. The tag was applied in time, but it didn't hang in his glove long enough to be called an out. It's a 1-1 count here to Jimmy Womack. That one's right into Caden Young behind the plate. He's going to take a second. Three-two ball game. 1-2 count. Just below the zone. And now it's 2-2. Lefties infield playing in the same way the Cascade League infield did. With a runner on third. They look to go to the plate. Anything on the ground. That is on the ground. It is shortstop George Smith to the plate. Tag. In time as Caden Young hangs onto the ball through the tag. So the runner's safe at first, and through a collision of a tag, Caden Young stands up, takes a second. Out comes Donald Bray, the head coach and the trainer. Womack reaches. It'll be Diego Dixon. Caden Young is now exiting the game after a collision at home plate. An unfortunate scene here. Caden Young takes a foul ball right to the sensitive area and stands back up and immediately gets in a collision, has to leave the game. One out in the inning. Lefties are going to go to a new catcher. We will go to break and come back when A new catcher has been established. We're back from break. Carter Enoch replaces Caden Young behind the plate. Liam Carlson still working on the mound for the Lefties. Ty Rasmussen out at the plate. Jimmy Womack leading off at first. 1-0 misses outside to Diego Dixon. Ground ball, fouls it off himself. All kinds of injuries happening here today. 1-1 with 1 out. Dixon remains okay. Gets back in the box. That is shot to center field. Markey to his right and in. Calls off Matisich from left field. There's 2 gone in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 13, Tate Stearns.
Tate Stearns in now for the Cascade League.
Dawn said like 3 weeks ago we had to do karaoke.
It's outside.
I hate it.
1-0. Carlson checks on Womack off first. Keeps looking at him. And now goes to the plate. Strike 1 called on the outside edge. Evens out the count.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick, so if I don't get back, can you just do it till I get back? Yeah, I got you. I should be back in time then.
Alright. 1-1, 2 outs. Carlson working in his 2nd inning. Wave and a miss. Fastball up and in, gets right by the bat of Diego Dixon. Grounded foul. It's still 1-2, 2 out.
Like, it's just from the spot, which is pretty sad.
Carlson still ahead 1-2 against Tate Stearns. The pitch to Stearns. Just off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Just missing off the outside black there. 2-2, 2 outs. And the pitch on the way is down low in the dirt. 3-2. Three and two, 2 outs. Here comes the payoff. Womack will be off with the pitch. There goes Womack. Strike 3 called at the bottom of the zone. And that'll go down as a strikeout looking for Liam Carlson, the first one of the day. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Lefties look to tie it up. Bottom of the 6th inning, Luke Floodstrom in to lead things off. After Floodstrom, it's Ethan Wood and then Cade Acker, the designated hitter. The pitch. Wide, right side. Might stay in fair territory, but it will not fall into the glove of the first baseman, Tate Stearns. It drops out there in foul territory. So an 0-1 count. New life given to Floodstrom after a ball drops. That probably shouldn't have.
Used it last
0-1.
I did like. Got to know it. Adam's family.
High fly ball, left field. Floodstrom has left the yard. Luke Floodstrom with a shot to left field. Shot out of a cannon and out onto Washington Street it goes. It's 3-3, a game-tying home run for Luke Floodstrom in the bottom of the 6th inning. And we start anew. Now it's Ethan Wood with Kate Acker on
Your
deck.
attention, please. Now batting for your Port Angeles Lefties, number 24, Ethan Wood. Wood.
Hey, I don't want to get up.
Outside to Ethan Wood. Wood's first at bat of the day.
Thank you. Yeah, bro. Is he actually good? Yeah.
Line drive, left center field, trailing, diving, can't make the grab as center fielder Ty Rasmussen after coming in as a pinch runner. It'll drop. Ethan Wood gets to second base. A nobody out double. Back-to-back extra base hits for the Port Angeles Lefties. And now the go-ahead run in scoring position as we get later into this ball game. Now it's Kate Acker.
It was.
Acker 0 for 1 tonight.
Yeah, cool, thank you. And it just like, he looked dumb, but like, dropped a foot.
Acker shows bunt, pulls it back. It's called a strike. 0-1.
We pushed. I actually didn't think you were gonna do it. Finally.
A wave and a miss from Acker. 0-2 now. He's behind in the count. Base hit likely scores Ethan Wood from second base. 0-2. Acker awaits. Pitch on the way. Grounded right side. It's going to be a foot race to the bag. Acker cannot get there in time. But he does the job he was intending to do. He advances Ethan Wood to third base. And Don Bray has been telling guys to do their job all night. Acker does it right there. A ground ball to the right side of the infield successfully advances Ethan Wood to third base.
Your attention, please.
Now it's Will Feltis.
Number 16, Will Feltis.
Pinch hitting for Brady Sprague.
I was like, how's your Alright, bro.
Up high. 1-0.
Get that one on video?
Wood off third.
Get that one on video?
I got that one on pictures.
Okay.
Wave and a miss. 1-1.
Ethan Wood was in the package box. He was in the way, so I figured it was getting out of hand. So I'll actually have pictures of him hitting it, but I haven't remembered the base.
Down low. Doesn't catch the zone. 2-1. In the dirt there. One gone here in the sixth after Acker's ground out. This is essentially a swinging bunt. Felt this in. Trying to put one in the air or... at least keep the line moving. 3-1. The infield playing in for the Olympic or the Cascade League.
Has one bad experience.
3-1. One out here for Will Feltis, the left-hander. Line drive. That's going to drop into center field for a base hit. Ethan Wood is going to score, and the Lefties have taken the lead in the bottom of the sixth inning. RBI single for Will Feltis. He cashes in, and now the top of the order, George Smith.
Your attention, please. Now batting for your Port Angeles Lefties, number 32, George Smith.
Lefties picked up their 6th hit of the ball game. As that pitch just misses. 0-1. It's down low in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Nolan Soderstrom working here for the Cascade League. Fly ball, right center field, trailing, and cannot make the grab as it drops in front of him. Jonathan Rominger can't get there, and a base hit for George Smith. Now runners on first and second for Carter Enoch, the hero of last weekend, when Saturday he hit a walk-off 2-run single against the Victoria Harbor Cats. Two runners on. It's going to be a chat on the mound from Jeff Fripp and Nolan Soderstrom. Going to talk him down, how to approach Carter Enoch. It was a quick conversation. He's already leaving the mound. In a 4-3 ball game, the Lefties lead.
Oh, wait, no. Let me go back to that.
Down low to Carter Enoch. He's ahead in the count. It's a concerning thing to see as a pitching coach, to go out and talk to your guy and have him spike the next pitch he throws. Wind still blowing out to left field. Floodstrom used it to his advantage to hit a solo homer to tie the game. Enoch flies one shallow infield, trailing towards the head coach Donald Bray. Goes the third baseman Bobby Trigg. He will make the grab. There's 2 gone in the inning. Now it's Caleb Campbell.
Your attention, please. Now batting for your Port Angeles Lefties is number 30, Caleb Campbell.
Campbell awaits the first pitch. Below the zone, a ball. Down low and away. It's 2 balls, no strikes here to Campbell. Sun mostly set over the grandstands at Civic Field. The lights now purely leaking into left field and the left side of the infield. No longer a problem for center and right. Campbell fouls it away. 2-1. It's a 4-3 ball game. The Lefties look to expand on their 1-run lead. They have 7 hits tonight. They lead the Cascade League by 1. The pitch. Down low and away. 3-1. Dead red count to Caleb Campbell. Fastball popped towards the right side. near the lefties' dugout. It'll go out of play, and the count goes full. 3-2, 2 outs. Runners will be off with the pitch. Tommy Markey on deck. That's down low and away. Ball 4. The lefties have the bases loaded here in the 6th inning with 2 outs and a chance to expand on their 1-run lead. Here's Tommy Markey. He's 1 for 2 with a walk.
Tommy Markey.
Markey with the bases loaded in a left-on-right matchup against Soderstrom. Has the advantage. Strike 1. That's on the edge. 0-2. A chance to expand on the 4-3 lead. Oh, 2 to Markey. Down in the dirt, runners stay put. Womack keeps it in front of him. 1-2. Garrett Patterson on deck would pinch hit for Sam Matisich. Should it get past Markey? 1-2. Off the edge, 2-2. Markey working his way into a battle. Two and two, 2 outs. Outside, ball 3. Feltis off third. Smith off second. And Caleb Campbell off of first. 3-2, 2 outs. Runners will go. Here they come. Line drive, left field sinking, but falls into the glove of Diego Dixon. And we go to the 7th inning. The lefties score 2. It's 4-3. Top of the 7th inning, Liam Carlson kicks things off with a strike. 0-1 towards the bottom of the zone. In a 4-3 ball game, the Lefties have the lead. This is grounded over to Smith at short. Fields on the run and throws on the run. A nice play from George Smith to record the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 1, Nash McClain.
Now Nash McClain. McClain 0 for 2. 0-1.
Don't know. So am I, bro. Yeah, and you're right next to me in the hospital, bro.
Wave and a miss. 0-2.
Hospice death and you're going to be rich and oh, you kidding? Actually, I don't. They're dying decades. No.
0-2. Wave and a miss. He sits him down. Nash McClain down on strikes. 2 gone in the inning. Liam Carlson is rolling. 2 2/3 innings shutout. And now it's Grayson Pritchard.
Oh my God.
It's outside 1-0.
Then, yes, I like. I don't know if this camera. I'll talk about my favorite.
1-0, 2 outs. Wind died down a little bit here tonight. And now 1-1 for Liam Carlson. It's the top of the order, Jonathan Rominger,
Wait, so does Dirk want to pitch? Or no?
who's on
I
deck.
think he was like doing it dry.
1-2. Grayson Pritchard, designated hitter, is 0 for 2 tonight. Only 2 hits tonight for the Olympic League. It is Jimmy Womack with a 2-run home run and Tate Stearns.
Bro, he was doing like super slow.
The pitch.
Oh my.
Strike 3 called, video game breaking ball from Liam Carlson. 3rd of the night. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It is stretch time at Civic Field. And we'll be back. Garrett Patterson is about to step in to lead things off at the bottom of the 7th inning, but first a conversation between Jimmy Womack and his new arm out of the bullpen, Avery Schwartz. The conversation swiftly ends, and Womack trots back behind the plate as we have a pinch hitter, Garrett Patterson. He replaces Sam Matisich. Patterson typically a pitcher and a catcher, but played left field last night. Lefties experimenting position changes during this non-league series, as none of the stats actually go towards their season stat totals. This series purely exhibition. Down low, 1-1. One and two. Patterson behind. Bottom of the 7th. We're winding down. Lefties would like to add to their 1-run lead. It's in the dirt. Gets away. Count is even. 2-2. Up high, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, payoff pitch to Patty down low. He will reach via the walk to lead off the bottom of the 7th inning, and up comes Luke Flundstrom. 2 for 3 tonight after picking up 3 hits last night, and his last hit was one that sailed over the left field wall. A solo home run that tied the game at 3-3. One and 0. Misses just inside. That one further outside. 2-0 to Luke Flundstrom. Right on right matchup.
Like the wrong. What is so funny about that?
3-0.
Not you a good one.
It's 3-0 to Flundstrom, probably here with a 1-run lead and auto take. But this lefty's offense likes to be aggressive. He does take 3-1.
The ones you threw, K'd someone on 2 back-to-back.
3-1.
Bro, in mine.
Inside, ball 4. Flundstrom reaches. Now it'll be Ethan Wood. First and second base in the bottom of the 7th inning with nobody out. There will be no mound visit.
Third baseman, number 24.
Avery Schwartz
Ethan. Whoa.
just goes back to work.
Oh. Is that good or bad? Honestly, it's not good. I'll leave it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's not. Okay, Matt. Let's give it a no.
It's fouled away towards the left side. It gets out of play towards the party deck. 0-1.
When you threw one, though. Yeah. Some ways it was for accurate flash. Here's the third. You didn't throw on deck. Alright, what were you shaking? No, I just was throwing the cutter to get ahead, but they were really. Hey, some way on deck. I don't know, the cutter was the first one.
Lefties queuing up a pinch hitter. 0-1 count. Jordan Shumway on deck, replacing who would be Cade Acker. 0-1. Patterson off second. And a wave and a miss from Ethan Wood. 0-2. Oh and 2 to Ethan Wood. Down in the dirt, Patterson's going. And Floodstrom's on his way to second. The throw to second is in time to get Floodstrom. So 1-2 now with one out in the inning. Floodstrom out at second base. And now Patterson on third. Foul ball. 1-2. Wood behind 1-2. Infield in. Strike 3 swinging. He'll look Patterson back to third. The throw to first in time.
Your attention, please. Now batting for North Port Angeles Lefties, number 28, Jordan Shumway.
Now it's Jordan Shumway.
It's not really a baseball. It's like basketball. You know, I feel like I'd be a better basketball announcer.
Jordan Shumway up. Garrett Patterson on third. Infield back to normal depth.
Baseball, you announce.
The pitch on the way. Shumway chops one over to the first base side. It is fumbled over there. And Shumway cannot win the foot race to first. Lefties can't add on another run. He was stranded at third base. Garrett Patterson left there. And we go to the 8th inning. Port Angeles 4, Cascade League 3. Top of the 8th inning, top of the order for the Cascade League. Jonathan Rominger watches a first pitch strike from Diego Garcia out of the bullpen for the Lefties. 0-1. As the sun goes down, the wind does not. Still blowing there. out to left field. The flag in right center indicating that. You can see it next to the scoreboard. Out there in right. And the 0-2 is outside. 1-2. Fly ball, right field. And Ethan Wood normally would be there, but instead it's Caleb Campbell. There's one out here in the 8th.
This shortstop, number 14, Drew Waitlander.
That is over to right side of the infield. Garrett Patterson is there for the second out. And quickly, 2 down here in the 8th.
Number 3.
Lefties hold a 4-3 lead. Diego Garcia trying to keep it intact. They out-hit the Cascade League right now 7-2. But they only hold a 1-run lead, 4-3. Cascade League has more runs scored than they do hits. Garcia, set, wind up. Up high, a ball. That is flying over to Patterson again, and it's going to drop in front of him. Bare hand throw first in time to Caleb Campbell. The Lefties dugout going crazy. And a bare hand throw from Patterson, who does not play second base typically, as a catcher and a pitcher. Makes a bare hand throw to first. We go to the bottom, or excuse me, yeah. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-3. Bottom of the 8th inning, last chance for the Lefties to add some insurance before they go to the top of the 9th and try to end this one. It's Will Feltis leading it off. Then the top of the order. Still Avery Schwartz for the Cascade League. He will come set. He will fire to the plate. Will Feltis watches it, and it's a strike, 0-1. Wide left side, shallow left field. Coming in, making the grab is Diego Dixon. There's one gone here in the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, number 32, George.
Maybe. I heard maybe.
First pitch to George Smith. Down low. 1 ball and no strikes. It's inside, nearly gets Smith, but he backs himself out of the way. He's ahead 2-0. 82 miles an hour would not be fun to wear to the thigh. Two balls, no strikes. George Smith, 1 out, trying to keep the lefties alive. Here in the bottom of the 8th, 2-1. A base hit here gives Carter Enoch a chance to give the lefties another run to their 1-run lead. That's down low in the dirt. 3-1. A chance to get on base here for George Smith. Lefties 7 hits tonight, 4 runs. And that's outside for ball 4. George Smith gets on here in a 1-run game in the bottom of the 8th. Carter Enoch has a chance to keep things moving.
Now batting, number 13, Carter Enoch.
Carter Enoch. 1 out. Smith off first. Pitch on the way. Fouled back. 0-1. Enoch trying to avoid anything but a ground ball. Check swing. Appeal down to second. Did he go? No, sir. 1-1 with 1 out. Enoch takes that one. Makes it 1-2. Wind has died down a bit. There goes the runner. Smith to second base. It's flied to center. It is caught out there by Ty Rasmussen. And there's 2 outs for Caleb Campbell.
The first baseman, number 30, Caleb Campbell.
Campbell with 2 outs. Runner on the move. Smith to second. The throw gets into center field. Smith's on his way to third. Stop sign being held up by Bray. And there's now a runner on third with 2 gone in the inning. 0-1 count to Caleb Campbell. A base hit here puts the lefties in a comfortable position. Wave and a miss from Campbell. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 from Schwartz. Down in the dirt. And now 1 ball. This is swung on and missed. Down goes Caleb Campbell. We go to the top of the ninth. Lefties look to close things out and shut this one down. Top of the ninth inning, Diego Garcia winds up, fires a ball to Jimmy Womack. Womack fires this one on the ground over to Patterson at second, who fires to first in time. One gone in the ninth. Lefties search to win this series. Now it's Caden Castro. Caden Castro pinch hitting for Diego Dixon. Castro did play last night. It's down low, 1-0.
Now batting Collegiate League is number 9, Caden Castro.
Check swing, appeal down to second, or down the first base line. He did go.
Yes.
0-2 on Caden Castro. Down in the dirt. Enoch can't block it. Down. 1-2 now. Garcia fires up and away, just misses. 2-2. Down and in, and it does get Caden Castro. So now it'll be Tate Stearns. Runner on first.
Baseman number 13, Tate Stearns.
Caden Castro. Tate Stearns up and does pose currently the go-ahead run for the Cascade Collegiate League. Lefties and Diego Garcia trying to shut it down tonight. Wind picking up once more. And that runs up and in. Garcia hits back-to-back batters, and now the tying run on second base.
all because you miss. Bro, I would not you the last 2 weeks. Yo, you miss it. Yep. I'm gonna walk it.
Colby Schubert out to the mound to have a conversation with Diego Garcia. Aiden Burchard in. Another starter from last night's contest.
Who's he hitting for?
He's pinch hitting for Bobby Trigg.
Your attention, please. Now batting for the Cascade Collegiate League is number 28, Aiden Burkhardt.
One out.
Oh, that's Mullen.
It's fouled back. 0-1. A non-league contest where the tensions are starting to rise here in the late innings. Top of the ninth, one out. Garcia, a ground ball from getting the lefties out of this. The pitch. Strike two on the inside edge. He's now ahead 0-2. Whatever Schubert said to him is turning gears in his mind. Garcia is in the stretch. Runners on first and second, tying runner. It's Caden Castro, and a wave and a miss. He sets down his first strikeout of the evening, and the lefties are 1 out away from taking this exhibition match.
Second baseman, number 1, Nash McLean.
Now it's Nash McLean, the last hope for the Cascade Collegiate League tonight. Line drive into center field. This game, pending a throw, is tied. 4-4. Runners on first and second. They swap places with 2 outs. And Nash McLean, when it matters most, comes up and delivers a strike into center field for a base hit. It's tied. 4-4. Top of the ninth.
The designated hitter, number 4, Grayson Pritchard.
And now in subs, Grayson Pritchard. Garcia now looking to get the lefties into the bottom of the ninth. A swing and a miss for a strike, 0-1. Just past 9 o'clock tonight. 9:05.
Oh.
1-1. The 1-1 just misses low. Garcia behind, trying to work his way back in. A base hit here could take the lead for the Collegiate League. Line drive, left side gets through. The wave being given. The throw from left field, cut off by Wood to the plate. Not in time. The runners once again swap places, and now the Cascade League. A 5-4 lead in the top of the ninth inning.
The right fielder, number 18, is Jonathan Rominger.
Now the top of the order, Jonathan Rominger. Foul back. 0-1. Any form of out gets the lefties out of this and into the bottom half of the ninth inning. And now Garcia searches for that out. Oh, and 2 outs. Garcia trying to get the lefties into the bottom half. Down in the dirt, 1-2.
Yes. Sorry. I'm not gonna play music. I'm just gonna let you do it. Give it a second.
1-2, 2 outs. Garcia fouled away. Obviously, these exhibition games don't count towards the lefties' overall record, but you have to wonder what happened last night. They scored 18 runs. They were limited to 4 in tonight's contest. And strike 3 called. Lefties look to go walk it off. In the bottom of the ninth, they trail by 1. Bottom of the ninth inning. Tommy Markey here to lead things off for the Port Angeles Lefties. The first pitch to him, grounded over to second, and it gets through right under the glove of second baseman Nash McClain, and he reaches on an error, the tying run on first base. Avery Schwartz in. Still, and now looking to maybe put this one away for the Cascade League. Patterson shows bunt, pulls it back. It's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Lefties look to walk this one off tonight. Patterson shows bunt again, pops it. Right side, it's going to get down. It's going to be a foot race to the bag. But it flipped to first instead. Patterson a little sidestep, tried to avoid the tag, but a flip to first. So the sacrifice bunt works to perfection. The runner over to second. Tommy Markey. And now Luke Floodstrom, who has the opportunity to do something amazing. The wind still blowing as hard as it was earlier in this ball game when he hit the home run out to left field. A home run here would win it. He's got the pop, done it multiple times here at Civic Field this season. The first pitch from Schwartz to Floodstrom. Inside, misses for a ball. One 0, 1 out. Pitch. Taken down Broadway for a strike, evens out the count 1-1. Floodstrom tied this game in the 6th. They took the lead, gave it back up in the 9th. Pitch on the way. A check swing. He does go around. Not a foul ball, though. It is left in the dirt on the tying run. Tommy Markey is over to third base. 1-2. 1 out. Floodstrom looks to tie this ball game now with a base hit. A fly ball also does the trick. Infield playing in. 1-2. Markey off third. Ground ball, left side. Markey's going to stay home. They're going to go to first. And now Markey to the plate, and he scores! Tommy Markey, as soon as the throw was made to first, took off. He went to the plate, and it is tied 5-5 with 2 outs in the 9th.
The third baseman, number 24.
Now with the bases empty, it's Ethan Wood. If there was anyone on this team you'd want up in this situation, Ethan Wood would be one of the guys that comes first off the tongue. Wood has pop. He's hit multiple homers at Civic Field this season. He's shown he's got the ability to do it. Hit double-digit home runs at Regis University in the spring. One 1-0 to Wood. 2 outs. Down in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Two 2-0, 2 outs. Wind blowing to left. The pitch outside to Ethan Wood, 3-0. Jordan Shumway on deck in a 3-0 count. Tie ball game. Down low, he pitches around Ethan Wood. Doesn't want anything to do with him. And now Jordan Shumway. He's the number 8 hitter with Will Feltus on deck, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI. He was the one that took the lead in this ball game. Jordan Shumway, 0 for 1. Hit a ground ball to the right side of the infield last time up. Couldn't win the foot race to first base. Shumway here in the clutch. The pitch on the way. Shumway takes for a strike. Just on the outside edge, 0-1. And that gets Shumway right in the back. Now the winning run is in scoring position for the Port Angeles Lefties. Ethan Wood to second base, and now Will Feltus. First and second base.
Will Feltus.
Wood on second. Feltis, a chance to win it. Took the lead in this ball game all the way back in the 6th. It's tied 5-5. The pitch to the left-hander. Up high, misses for a ball. Feltis 1 for 2. Fly ball, left side, might stay in play towards the dugout of the league.
Oh my days, bro.
And the catch is not made. Bounced out of the glove of the third baseman, Tommy Trigg. Bobby Trigg, excuse me. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Ethan Wood off second base. The pitch. Up high, and now it's in the dirt. Gets away. Ethan Wood, the winning run on third base here in the bottom of the 9th. 2-1. Feltis. A base hit wins it. 2 outs, so a fly ball can't do it. He's got to put it in play. He's got to hit it hard. The pitch. Down low. Now 3-1 with first base open. George Smith on deck is 1 for 1 tonight. Here's the 3-1 to Will Feltis. Down low in the dirt, ball 4. And here comes George Smith, where even a walk can win it tonight. Bases loaded. A mound visit up on the bump. They're not going to pull him. Avery Schwartz is going to have the chance to get his team out of this ball game. Or out of this situation, at least. The chance to get him out of the ball game has long since expired. Tommy Markey scored on the fielder's choice. There's 2 outs. And here comes George Smith. He's 1 for 1 tonight. 2 outs in the inning. Shumway got hit. Feltis walked. Wind still blowing to left field. Anything that gets through wins this ball game. The pitch on the way. Up and in, a ball. 1-0. George Smith gets ahead. 1 ball and no strikes. A walk wins this ball game at this point. 1-0. Fly ball. Shallow center field. Miscommunication, and he almost can handle it out there in shallow center, but Drew Wicklander makes the grab, stumbling to his left. And now we are into the 10th inning here in this exhibition match. Top of the 10th inning here. Runners on first and second, as per the West Coast League's extra inning runner rule. We'll likely see a bunt here, as he takes the first pitch down low. We have Caleb Campbell playing halfway down the first baseline in fear of a bunt. And then Ethan Wood off third. It's a 1-0 count. Drew Wicklander waves and misses there. It's 1-1. Wes Lynch out of the bullpen for the Port Angeles Lefties. And if Wicklander's not going to bunt, Lynch is likely going to play for the ground ball. Middle infield playing at double play depth behind the bags. The corner's playing in case of a bunt. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Wicklander leading off the top of the 10th. That's down low for ball 3. Lynch looking to work back into the count here. Three and 1. Ground ball over to third. And Wood steps on his bag at third. He will go over to first, and a double play eliminates the runner from third and the runner from first. So now a runner on second and a double play. Usually you see a bunt to lead off extra innings. It's intriguing that they didn't do that and decided to swing away. And that's why right there, a double play. The go-ahead run at second, but 2 outs now. A sacrifice fly can't move him. Wave and a miss at the fastball from Wes Lynch, 86 miles an hour. 0-1, 2 gone. Lynch looking to get the third quick out. Give the lefties a chance to walk it off in the bottom half. They've played 1 other extra inning game this year. As that's skied into center field. Markey back to his right. Drifts under it. Will make the grab. We go to the bottom half of the 10th. Lefties look to walk it off.
You know what that reminded me of? What?
Carter Enoch in. Top of the 10th inning. And now a question of whether you want to bunt him over or not. Enoch hit the walk-off last Saturday to beat the Victoria Harbor Cats in 10 innings. He will drop down the bunt. He'll show bunt at least, pull it back, and take for a strike. 0-1. Pulls back the bunt. Smith off first. Feltus off second base. He stands as the winning run right now. That time he drops down the bunt. It's in front of the plate. It's going to be a play at first. Enoch is safe. The ball gets away. Here comes Will Feltus, and the ball game is over. Lefties win it in 10. A walk-off bunt by Carter Enoch. The throw to first got away. And the Lefties win the non-league series with a final score of 6-5 in Game 2. They return to Civic Field tomorrow night at 6:35 to play Game 3. They look for the sweep. And until then, I am Mason McLean with the rest of the Lefties press box.